pull up the potential. Raise it like raise the potential. Pull up the potential. Pull up the potential. Pull up the potential.
Throws open its gates and embraces all comers despite less than perfect conditions. A warm welcome to all of you on what is in fact a very, very cold night, and snow here will play its part in the match. I'm Peter Turry and this is Jim Beglin. Cheers Peter, it's a privilege to be here, it really is. That could spell trouble, and he is deftly. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. Ivory. Brahim Diaz. Think through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Well, Peter, I would say this fella, Wilfried Zaha, was another player where we all thought it was a case of too much coming a little too soon, but... shot a goal! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen. Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Diomande. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Diomande. Ivory Coast really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession. Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way. Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it. Can he finish? That's it! They have come roaring back! Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another. So impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. We're looking at a different game now. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Brahim Diaz. Of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Brahim Diaz! Morocco leading now. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Seri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Any reaction to this? And the ball is out of play. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserves that equaliser. That is a genuine round eat the Ivory Coast drag themselves back again. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Nicely shaped ball. He's in a great position here, and he's lost his man here. Cuts it back. He's had a shot! Goal! Morocco! And they get themselves in front! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that is indeed the final act. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Nice looking ball. Look at the space. It tries a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And he's there to retrieve it. Perry. Alainawi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's a key interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he was quick to react. Over to the right flank. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Côte d'Ivoire, number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Ivan Gisson.
Played into space. It's made its way to him. That looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Presser looking to add to his goal. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Goal scored for Côte d'Ivoire.
It looked as though it got too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Ivan Gisson.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Peter Price, the substitute, has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get onto this? Space for him to turn and look.
Brahim Diaz. Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution for Côte d'Ivoire, number 11.
Ivory Coast can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 9.
Tessier.
Number 17.
Seri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Aims beyond the defence. Diomande calmly anticipates. great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Substitution for Cote d'Ivoire. Number 4. Coming on
Ivory
the field
Coast
is
making
number
further
6.
changes here and in quick succession. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
6 minutes have been indicated.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's onto this. That's destined for the flank, and it's Zaha. Oh, good looking ball. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through, and a header! And he scores! No, flags up on the far side. Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call. A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it? Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.